This weekend is our 2023 Youth Symposium, and we're bringing together young people from across the conservation world to talk about all things conservation, biodiversity and sustainability.
Our talk's been about our journey through Kids Against Plastic, which has been quite a long one so far, but I think the message that we always try and give is that what we've done through our charity, the amount of young people we've managed to engage, it's something that we could never have imagined doing 7-8 years ago when we first started, and we really want to give the message that something that we've done is something that anyone can do, and activism or conservation is really something for everyone, and if someone can take away that thought and make a difference in their own community, that's the best thing ever. I think bringing young people together to speak about topics like conservation, sustainability, the climate crisis is hugely important, not only because I think it can be sometimes quite demoralising as a young person to feel like you're battling it yourself to try and make a difference against these issues, but actually the youth voice itself is so important, and getting a forum of young people together to speak about the challenges they face but the action that they want to see happening is so important, and I think something that's so valuable in our world now.
I think it's really important to let young people understand how many options there are to move into this space, and how regardless of where your talents lie, there is a space for you in the ocean conservation movement. And creating these kind of environments where you can just see such a variety of speakers, it's really empowering. I hope that they left really thinking about how they can carve out roles for themselves in the conservation space, and how all of their different talents can kind of come together to create a path for them in that space. I think this is a fantastic symposium if you're anyone who is interested in the conservation space and trying to figure out what exactly it is that you're trying to do, or maybe you're a little bit lost in your career journey. It's just a really fantastic space to meet with so many other people who are passionate about the subject and get some of that guidance.
I've liked attending all the workshops. They've all been very interesting, from water vole conservation to learning about different projects going on in Chester, and also seeing the keynote speakers, hearing about their stories and seeing real life examples of young people who are taking action right now on conservation is very empowering to see that there's other people out there who care about the same sort of things and are taking amazing actions towards it.
Young voices literally have the most power, and we have so much to say and so many new fresh perspectives that it's just really easy to make a change when there's so many of us in one room. And I think something like this event, it just brings us all together, and using all our voices in one entire room, we can just make a massive difference.
Having conversations among young people, it can get us to talk about what our main goal is and how we want to strive to achieve that.
Well, what I dream of everyone learning from this talk is to always keep the planet in mind, because no matter how old or young you are, you can always make a difference. We learn something new every single day. This is what I say: every single day is a school day. So I believe that you should come here every year and learn something new about our world and how it's changing and how we can protect it. Save the animals and make sure the earth looks beautiful.